Hello everyone, welcome back to the 3D printer vlog. This is your host Michael, and today this is vlog 14 and we are going to be finishing our Z gantry here and hopefully do some more things with the motors and the electronics. Get this thing finished up here, so let's go ahead and get to it. First thing I did was align everything on the Z-axis gantry. This took me a little while since I used non-standard measurements. Eventually I got everything lined up properly, or as close as I could. It's pretty much gonna be like this. Might as well mock it up fully. So we are good to go with getting the bed lined up. Unfortunately, we have to do a little bit more machining and refining these drill holes on the bed here, because I think I went a little bit too fast with the drill bits that I used. I used the wrong ones. I used ones with taps on them, which means I had to force them through, or else the press would jam. Really big mistake there, don't do that. So gonna have to redo that probably tomorrow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the Z shafts taken care of here. Gonna get at least these ends put on, so I'm gonna get that taken care of here. So let's go ahead and jump to that. So now what we have is these end pieces. These are going to attach our bed, and it's going to give the roller wheels so we can actually attach it to the frame. So let's go ahead and get the wheels assembled. What we do here is we put the wheels on one piece to start off. So I'm just going to prep assembly here. I already did some of the assembly off camera, just the parts of these little square nuts, because I did that a billion times. Also, with these wheels, I figured out I think that the center washer isn't wide enough, or isn't thick enough. So that is causing the wheels not to roll properly, because the bearings are under too much tension in the center between each other. So they're clamping, which is causing the actual bearings to be off alignment, or either have a bit of camber in them, which is not a good thing when it comes to non-race cars and bearings that are supposed to move in one direction, forward and backward, or in two directions essentially, just forward and backward. I ordered some metal shims to put in the middle to replace the crappy plastic ones that are off tolerance. They'd be 1 millimeter in thickness. I think these are 0.88 millimeters in thickness, roundabout, give or take a few 0.02 millimeters. And so okay, so we gotta assemble these here. And another thing, a really awesome tool to pick up is a deburring tool. If you want to get rid of little things in plastic, really good for situations like this. I just want to carve out the hole here. Oh crap, losing things by the second. Just getting this hole carved out a bit so I can fit everything through. There we go. Okay. Can I force it though? Come on. Big fan of this ratcheting screwdriver I got from Lowe's. It actually goes, if I go left or right, it will go one direction, which is really awesome. Alright, so it looks like we're going to put these on the fronts, like so. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and got these two end pieces put back on. Just a lot of just really monotonous work to get it done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to attach our barrels here. This is our Z lead screw bearings here. So we got to put our screws in. I'm going to go ahead and attach our bed for now, just so I don't damage it while I'm moving everything around. And just put these screws back in so the nuts don't move around. Flip these bad boys over. And probably overkill tool to use, but definitely good when you're trying to put in a lock nut like this in a tight area. Just some good old side pliers. But yeah, I went tool shopping today. And not endorsement, but this Cobalt, what do they call this? This is a double drive. Pretty cool. And then these Irwin, I love Irwin tools. They're pretty solid. These are pretty decent. Definitely, I was hankering for some long nose pliers. Or some long nose extension pliers, so these are pretty decent. I like them so far. Definitely a fan. Oh, that's tight. Okay, just a little defect. And if I haven't said this already, make sure you always do these things in a cross pattern. Pretty much in any sort of bolt, nut or bolt or screw. If there's there's more than there's more than two of them, then yeah, just do like a cross pattern type deal. All right, those are on there, super solid. Awesome. Okay. Oh, some things I have noticed. Tighten some of these SOBs up. Thought I got these. I guess I've missed that one. One thing I'm probably going to do when I do end up, before I actually do end up firing this thing up, is I'm going to go through and make sure every bowl is tightened. Just because if these things do get loosened up, it is a pain to get those square nuts lined up again. Let's go ahead and get the frame over here. Let's see here. Oh, and by the way, if I haven't told you guys already, the assembly guide for this Dbot printer has been updated. I'll put it in the link in the description for the Thingiverse page. That's where it's primarily updated. But yeah, right now, I think it updated on the 11th or the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. And it is pretty comprehensive at this current time. What am I stepping on? Oh. Good start. Alright folks, that about wraps up today's vlog here. Just got our, just to give a quick look around, here's our bed. Look, gantry, pretty smooth. Quite impressed with it. So that is our little update here. So this is all good to go, all the mechanics. I did notice that, I'll zoom in a bit here. Yeah, if you notice that these aren't exactly lined up proper. So alright, we'll get all that taken care of tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have enough time to put in the belt train as well. So that'll be about it. And of course, as always, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, hope you all like this video here, and have a good day, and see you next time.